One taught me that if both of you are pursuing nothing, that there is going to be damage along the way. My time is valuable. I am not just entertainment. God has created us with a lot more capacity. It is not okay to do things in hiding. If I am not able to proudly speak of my friend, then something is wrong and that I need to evaluate why. I need to obey my parents whether I understand it or not, and that the commands that they gave was life-saving, that a Christian need not be a believer. That was a big lesson. It's okay to let go, and it's not okay to hold on with the assumption that I am going to be the way the other person gets saved. God is in control of one, and if He has asked me to let go, He is going to take care of one. 2 taught me that saying that you don't want to pursue a romantic relationship right in the beginning does not make any sense if you end up spending as much time with them or speaking as much as you would if you were dating. I do not need to love somebody with a committing of my heart. When it says love as much as yourself and lay down your life for your friend, it does not mean that you give your heart to another person. It means you give your heart to God and that you help your fellow human beings as God leads you. Flattery and buying gifts do not mean a person is necessarily nice if they get angry when you reject their proposals. Just because somebody is giving you attention, it does not mean that you are now valued. You were already valued. This person is seeing it. I should not get my value from any one single person, whether they are a friend or whether they are the significant other. The slightest hesitation, even for one day, over what God nudges in your heart can cause years of damage and loss, not only for yourself, but for the other person involved. It is better to say no quicker and risk a heartbreak than put off the no and break both our hearts. I am a very, very emotionally investing person. Even though physical boundaries were set in place from the beginning, it felt, when the friendship failed, it felt that I'd gone through a breakup. Yep, camera bag that fell down. That's how I felt. If you are not on the same page with your friend, if you are pursuing something and your friend is pursuing something else, that no matter what I say or do, this is not going to work. Listening is a very important quality in a friendship. 2 taught me to strive for equality in having value in the friendship. Certain nature does not change easily, and that it is very important to get God's approval on anything, even if it is, how should this friendship go? Is this all right? What is happening? I need to obey the still small voice guiding me. 3 taught me that you should not try and be a counselor that also shares a lot of personal stuff, and vice versa. A friendship that exists to emotionally steady each other is extremely deep, and it taught me that I need to not just do things that will protect my heart, but also do things that will protect my friend's heart, and that would be crucial to my own happiness as well. 3 taught me that I love attention, and that is a very bad reason for letting anything go on for too long. Despite trying very hard to keep friendships healthy and in their right place, that I was giving my heart away. This was despite me thinking that I was not doing that. But in fact, the amount of time spent with someone, the amount of things shared, the depth of things shared were the things that really did matter. If I am doing that with somebody more than my best friends, who are my girlfriends, or my family, who is supposed to be first after God in my life, then I am giving my friend the most important place in my life. We were treating each other as serious confidantes. My best girlfriend at that time confronted me on this and said, you should ideally not have a guy friend as someone who keeps you accountable in things, to confide in very too deep things unless, they are your partner. And then I asked God for what to do, and He opened my eyes to so much that was wrong. So that friendship could not last. And on the bright side, I also learned that there are guys like 3 who are very emotional and very gentle, very respectful, having beautiful hearts, like some of the previous as well. In each there were beautiful things, but that does not mean that you give your heart away. Until I find the one whom God has promised me, I should not be having substitute boyfriends. That is damaging for me and the other person. And obviously I was not doing this consciously, but after these 3 failed friendships, I had to sit and think, is it them or is it me? I found that a big part was me. That I had been soaking up attention and subconsciously thinking that, well, it's not time yet for me to be in a relationship. This is not crossing any physical boundaries, so there's nothing wrong in it. And I learned that that was wrong. So after 3, I committed my heart to God alone, and I also told Him, I'm reserving my heart from now on. Like, there are going to be certain things no guy is going to see except the one that you have kept. That was some time ago, and by God's grace, I've been able to keep that. It's been very good. I have honored myself and also honored the guy friends in my life now, whom I respect and I value. So I thought I'll share all these lessons with you in hopes that they will help some of you who are maybe going through gray waters, vague, shallow waters. I don't know the term, but you don't know what this place is. I thought this may help. If it did, please comment below the lesson that most stuck out to you. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I hope that you have a beautiful day with your loved ones, or if you are single, with your loved ones. You do not have to be in a romantic relationship to enjoy this day. Okay, my name is Vihan Damaris. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you. Always strive to be like Jesus.